Good afternoon. My name is Amelia Septini Simanungkalit. My student number is 06 011 2818 And today, I will explain to you about the use of Google Meet in educational purposes. Okay, let's begin. Uh, Okay, what is Google Meet? Google Meet is an application from Google which provides the video communication or video conferences service. This application is a Google Hangout replacement application. This application officially published on March 2017 by Google. There are so many features in this application which will help the users to use this in their teaching and learning activities. Uh, the strength of this application, there are some strengths. The first is there is whiteboard feature, so the user can write or draw something while they are presenting. And the second is free. This application is free, so there is no limitation for the time. And yeah, this is quite easy. And then the third is high quality of video and support other resolution. This application provides the high definition of the video, the high quality, and because they support other resolution, it makes the users easier to use, and because the video is high quality, so the students will so it will clear enough for the students and the teachers in their teaching and learning activities. Uh, Next is easy to use, like what I said earlier. This is so easy to use. So uh, it doesn't require many things. You just have to require some email. You just need an email, and then hmm, the encryption service. This is actually the service that this is actually some kind of to make your data in this application safe. So you don't have to be worried about the theft or buying and selling the data. And the last is many interesting options. So this is actually important because the teaching and learning through video conference like this is quite bored for some students. So the interesting options in the chat in the video conference quite help the teachers to build the interesting situations, interesting facts through the application. So we talked about the strength, so it must be the weakness of this application. The weakness, there are four weaknesses. The first is limited participants. This application uh, can invite up to 100 until 250 participants. So this is for if this is for teaching and learning activities, then it must be it, we don't need to invite too many students in the meeting room. But if there are some like webinar, so this application um, might be, this is hard to use because when we held a webinar, then we need uh, so many people to attend the webinar. So this is quite hard for uh, some big events. And the second is no data saving feature. This is actually related to the strength number three, if I'm not mistaken, the high quality of video, because the video in this application is high quality. So the data that will we will use is quite big. And then next is requires a stable internet network. Like what I said earlier, because the high quality of the video and the voice. So uh, this requires a stable internet network because when the internet network is not stable, it will make the video conference um, sometimes it's connected and the other time it's not connected like that. And the last is not every feature is free. I said earlier in this strange point, this application is free. Yes, this application is free, but not every feature in this application is free. So, like like to record the Google Meet session, you need to pay. You need to pay some. You need to purchase some text. So so you have to pay, and then you have to download some software, if I'm not mistaken. So it's quite hard for the Google Meet users to record the session of Google Meet. So that's all for my presentation. Now I will tell you about. Oh wait. Okay. The the using of Google Meet for educational purposes. So like what I said earlier, because the situation currently in the in around us, so it must be quite hard um, for the teacher and the students to go out, and it will be better for us to stay at home. But it doesn't mean that we don't need to study, right? So this Google Meet can make the teaching and learning activities easier and more efficient. So it, this help this is so helpful for the teacher and the students to do their teaching and learning activities. Now I will tell you about how to uh, do the. Okay. So, do you see the Google Meet in the screen? Okay. So, okay. We will, this is the icon of Google Meet, the green one. So we can click the Google Meet, the Meet, and then there is some, there is the kind of open the home page like this. So you can click continue, and there and you will see where, well, if you log into some email address, so you can just click the email that you want to use. After you click, then it will be appear. So it's just like that. You just have to sign in with your email that you use in your phone or a laptop, something like that. Um, wait. Okay. Now because I connected this phone with the Zoom one, so I can't make a new meeting. I can't make a new meeting. You can't join a video call while you're on a phone call. It means like the Zoom that I use now. So I prepared some screen screenshots to make it easier for us. Okay, now what's in your screen now?
It's still Google Meet.
Okay, kind of like.
Google Meet.
Okay, now okay. Uh, I guess it's already the screenshot, right?
Yes, it's already the
Yes. Okay.
file.
So it is like what we need after we sign in. The the page will be like this. So if we make a new meeting, the page, we will go through the meeting, and there is an option to share the link. So you can invite someone through the link that you copy from the Google Meet, like this. And then if you after you share your link or something, you will go through the video conference like this. Uh, okay, so the video conference will be like this, and the members of the participants of the Google meeting will be in the down below your name. Okay, and then you can mute your microphone. You can off your video like that. So there is you can choose whether you want to if you want to talk, then you can turn on your microphone. But if you don't want to talk, then you can turn off your microphone. Uh, and basically, when you are in teaching and learning activities, the teacher wants to see your face. So you have to turn on your camera. And then when you talk, the appearance will be like this. The when you talk, the 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 page will be like this. Okay. And then so if you see this page, um,
Yes.
okay, I think in this page there is the 3 points in the in here. So the dots, the three dots, and if you point the 3 dots, you will see this option. This option. You will see this option. There are switch camera, turn on captions, present screen, report a problem, report abuse, help, and cancel. Switch camera, of course. When you maybe you want to show what you're behind. Maybe your front camera or behind camera. So it's actually you can choose which camera you want to use. And then the turn on caption. If you turn on your caption, the caption, you every single voice, every single voice that has been caught by the Google Meeting will be written as the caption in the screen like this. So this actually helps a lot for some people. Like maybe they can't hear some words, but the Google Meeting automatically will write the caption, will write the voice, the words in the page, in the screen. And then if you present screen, the the screen will be like this. There are some like start presenting and cancel. So when you click start presenting, then you will, if you use phone, then the video, your video, will automatically stop. So people can't see your face. So it kinda hurt actually. So you need, but if you use laptop, then it won't be a problem. So yeah, and then if you click this icon, the sticker one, the sticker one, the sticker one, you will see the options. Will see the options like speaker, phone, audio off. Speaker is when you don't want to put your headset maybe. If you don't want to use your headset, you can choose speaker. If you want to phone is like you want you call them, like you are calling them. And audio off is when you want to mute the presenter. So I think that's all. I think that's all for the. I think that's all for the step by step of the use the Google Meet. And we will go to the question and answer session. If you want to ask something, then you can say your name.
Dia Mel.
Okay, Dia.
Okay, as we know, there is another application that's similar to Google Meet, like Zoom, I mean. Which one do you prefer to use in your teaching and learning activities?
Okay. Thank you, Dia, for your question. I will answer it directly. Which one do I prefer to use for my teaching and learning activities? So Zoom is actually good because we can invite more than we can invite up to 1,000 participants if I'm not mistaken. So uh, that's quite good, but Zoom has some limited time. So uh, if if the session is more than 40 minutes, 40 minutes, then it will be stopped automatically. So for my teaching and learning activities, I prefer to use Google Meet because I don't want my teaching activity will be cut out and I have to start it again. Did I answer your question, Dia?
Oh, I get it. Thank you, Amelia.
Yes, thank you, Dia. So another question?
Davina, please.
Okay, Davina, you can.
Okay, so my question is what happened with Google Hangout? So Google Meet being the replacement application.
Ah, okay, thank you, Davina, for your question. Actually, Google Hangout is one of the applications that Google made, Google Team made. But it's not popular enough that moment in that moment. So when they see the things went like that, so they they tried to make another one, but with more features, so the users can use it like the users can think, okay, so this is worth to use. So Google Hangout stopped working in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. So Google stopped the Google Hangout and replaced it with Google Meet and Google Chat. So Google Hangout, there's no Google Hangout nowadays. So that's my answer. Did I answer your question, Davina?
Yes, Amel, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Davina. One more question.
Aisyah.
Okay, Lisa.
Okay, Amal, my question is how if we don't want to pay for the recorder of Google Meet, but we want to record it? What should we do? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aisha, for your question. So we can use the application. So yeah, you need to download some recorder application. So it will record the session of Google Meet. So it's it's actually similar like you record it with Google Meet. So I think that's a good thing to do to download the recorder, the application, a recorder application. So it's actually the recorder will be the same, will be the same like you record from the Google Meet directly. So yeah, download the recorder application and just record it externally. So it will it will be the same as like you record it directly from Google Meet. Did I answer your question, Aisha?
Oh yeah, Mel. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, that's all for my presentation. I'm sorry for the technical problem. Um, thank you for your attention and good afternoon.